It's summertime and the weather is hot. We're here at the massive California Delta with over 280 anglers getting ready to battle it out for cash, prizes, and perhaps one of the 75 coveted berths into the 2009 Future Pro Tour Classic Championship. Get ready, everybody, as we present Thunder Valley Outdoors Future Pro Tour and Rollin' on the River. Rollin', rollin', rollin' on the river. It's that time for fun, excitement, and all the vast fishing action you can handle. Get ready, everybody, for the Thunder Valley Outdoors Future Pro Tour.
What does winning look like at Thunder Valley Casino? Oh yeah. And with our points for free slot play program and thousands of jackpots of $500 or more every single day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thunder Valley Casino.
Precision-built performance, responsive engineering, and revolutionary design. Welcome to the accelerated look, feel, and all-out muscle of the Ranger Z520 Comanche. Powered with the 250 HO Evinrude E-Tech, the only outboard with no dealer schedule maintenance for 3 years. This rig is built to excel. The Ranger Z520 and Evinrude 250 HO. Don't just separate yourself from the pack, leave it. Evinrude E-Tech. Spend more time on the water.
See what he does automatically? He just drops the rods in. Okay, he's going to take up the slack and he's going to swing.
A great place to learn is the Future Pro Tour's motto, and our pro support staff, consisting of some of the best pro anglers in the West, were on hand at the Hook, Line, and Sinker in Oakley to host a hands-on clinic and provide one-on-one instructions on how to catch fish on the Delta.
C&C Marine, and we got
Topics ranging from best bait techniques to how to effectively run the tides were covered, giving anglers valuable information on how to be successful in this event.
out there. When that bait hits the water, my rod tip will probably be high. Just
something unique, something different.
It's time to rumble as Future Pro Tour anglers make their final bait selections and drop their rigs in the water.
Brad from Carmichael, and today we're hoping for a frog bite probably, or flip some jigs, something like that.
My name is Richard Springs. I'm from Granite Bay. Looks like I might be on some fish down in the Old River, down in Dells area, using 6-inch Cinco, watermelon red, and I found a whole bunch of fish. Had 20 plus yesterday in about 20 minutes, so hopefully they'll still be there today, and we can bring home some dough.
And Future Pro is one of the best tournaments in the world, so we'll just try to make them proud.
We're after the big ones today, definitely. If the wind holds off, we're in good shape.
It's a clear summer morning and temperatures are predicted to be in the mid-90s today as 145 teams line up in single file for the morning blast-off. Boats of all shapes and sizes participate in Future Pro Tour events, and life jackets with kill switches are required whenever the big motor is running. Again, boats of all shapes and sizes fish the Future Pro Tour as Brian and Everett Frank represent one of the many father and son teams fishing the Future Pro Tour. Not quite a keeper, Brian, but keep casting and winding. You'll get a keeper soon. Central Valley anglers Paul Cox and Rudy Lynn work the cheese line toolies with spinnerbaits and brush hogs. Good fish, guys. That will at least get you on the scoreboard. That's a good fish, guys, but stripers don't count in Future Pro Tour competition.
Wrong fish!
Herman Silva and Eric Christman, longtime Future Pro Tour anglers, fish the Mildred Island area working tule burns.
But yeah, we love the circuit, love coming back every year. We do okay, but we just love going out having a good time.
There is a 5-fish limit. Fish must be a minimum of 13 inches long. The heaviest weight for 5 fish wins the event.
Hey Vince, looks like we found Brian and Don Smith out here punching in White Slough. They're on some good fish, and for a little more action, let's take a look.
How you guys doing out there? We got 4 on the boat so far, just trying to cover water, fishing with my dad, having a good time on the Future Pro Tour.
Thunder Valley Outdoors Future Pro Tour here with Ranger Pro Jeff Huth. Boy, as we get close toward the end of the year, there's a lot of guys getting nervous about making the Classic, and it's critical right now to make sure that you capitalize on all opportunities and minimize mistakes. Would you agree with that or not?
Well, good point, Vince. You know, we see a lot of people making errors towards the end of the season when we first start. We as professional anglers run into the same issues at times when we first start, and you have to learn to get your head in the game. It's our tournament fishing is a lot of mental, a lot of physical, but boy, when you get towards the end of the season, you're trying to qualify, not necessarily win, just trying to qualify. You need to sharpen up the mental game, and a lot of times that means just simplify. Get out there and simplify.
A lot of guys blaming each other. You can't. This is not the time to pass blame. It's the time to come together, and the whole idea is make the big show.
Yeah, and you know, and part of the big problem is you have a tendency to overfish. We got to remember, we're chasing little green fish. You only need a few of those. Leave some rods at home. Fish the water you know good, and get your homework in. The homework is everything in our sport, and you know, and you got to control the nerves. When that little man jumps on your shoulder, tell him to go home. I mean, it's time to bear down, fish hard, and not get to moving around. You know, that's what a big problem guys do. They spend all day driving around, panicking, looking for fish. When they sit at home and just drag around, they'd be a little bit more successful.
Absolutely. That's good advice from one of our pro support staffers, Jeff Huth. Let's get back to some more Future Pro Tour action in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. This portion of the Future Pro Tour is being brought to you by Piranha Propellers, the ultimate boat propeller, Lucky Craft, Navionics, Toyota Trucks, West Marine.
Many half-ton trailer hitches on the road look like this. Here's the one you want. That's the biggest toad in the puddle. Available on the all-new full-size Tundra. Learn more at Toyota.com.
What makes a work truck beautiful? Guts. Available on the all-new full-size Tundra. Learn more at Toyota.com.
It's the $300,000 convertibles and cash giveaway at Thunder Valley Casino with 90 guaranteed winners each week. Win your share of $25,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Plus, every Sunday evening at 6, someone drives away in their choice of a Lexus ISC or Mercedes SLK convertible, guaranteed. Earn entries daily by playing with your free Thunder Club card. It's the $300,000 convertibles and cash giveaway exclusively from the jackpot capital of California, Thunder Valley Casino.
Ryan and Larry Accardo from Fresno, California work Snag Proof's Bobby's Perfect Frog over weed mats trying to get a big bite.
We're from Fresno and we're fishing both the Central and the North. Accardo and Accardo. We're boat number 5A today. Somehow I got an A number. And just pre-fishing, just been throwing swim baits and frogs, and today's not doing too good. 3 keepers.
Fred Fullerton and Pat Mateo also work the Mildred area trying to get a good stringer of bass.
Number 6, Fred Fullerton and Patrick Mateo, out here trying to get some fish.
Newcomer Luke Pullen and his partner fish heavy cover trying to get a limit of bass. 2005 Classic champion Wayne Antoine got on this 7-pounder using a prototype frog by Snag Proof called Ish's Fat Frog. When it comes out later this year, it's a good bet it's going to be the bait to use to get big fish. Fisherman's Cut is always a popular area for anglers, and we run into several trying to get on a big school of bass. The Future Pro Tour is all about developing young anglers, and Dave Sanchez took time out of his schedule to fish with this young man who is part of the Future Pro division. Grooming the bass anglers of tomorrow is an important part of the Future Pro Tour's mission. To this end, we feature at every event a special division called the Future Pro Division, where the highest finishing youth, 16 and under, receives a special trophy and a check for their efforts. But the point of this division is not necessarily about winning, but about building confidence and providing an environment in which these youths can begin to learn the principles of good sportsmanship and fair play, while at the same time fortifying relationships with their parent and spending quality time together. And every Future Pro youth is a winner, as each youth receives a participation trophy and a chance to win a musical package of their choice worth $1,500 courtesy of Skip's Music of Sacramento and Modesto. We value our youth and hope that if you know some young person in need of a change for the positive, that you will encourage them to participate in this special division. Back with Thunder Valley Outdoors Future Pro Tour, rolling on the river here on the California Delta. We're here with Mark Fong. Mark Fong is a finesse fisherman extraordinaire, and one of the things that he's teaching these guys out here is, man, you're going to get in trouble if you don't know any top water, but you can catch fish by drop shotting. Drop shotting is drop shotting bass are bass. Ain't that right, Mark?
Right. That's right, Vince. But some people are forgetting. Drop shotting so popular. One of the other techniques that's been really good right now is shaky head fishing.
Shaky head fishing. Can those guys do that here tomorrow in this competition?
Yeah, they can. I don't care where you fish, what lake you're fishing, Clear Lake, Oroville, Folsom, McClure. The shaky head worm will catch them when the bite is tough.
Okay, we're going to be going after we leave for the Rolling on the River. We're going to be going to Lake McClure in the Central Valley. We're going to be heading up to Lake Berryessa and some of the deep water lakes. So that shaky head fishing that you're telling us about on the Delta is going to really do the trick for these guys later on in the year. They got the Classic coming up, and there's 2 more events left in this season, and everybody's trying to make it to the Future Pro Tour Classic, and hope you can join us and be there and do some color commentary for us when we get there.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Good to have you with us. Let's get back to more Future Pro Tour action in just one moment. Stay tuned.
It's the $300,000 convertibles and cash giveaway at Thunder Valley Casino with 90 guaranteed winners each week. Win your share of $25,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Plus, every Sunday evening at 6, someone drives away in their choice of a Lexus ISC or Mercedes SLK convertible guaranteed. Earn entries daily by playing with your free Thunder Club card. It's the $300,000 convertibles and cash giveaway exclusively from the jackpot capital of California, Thunder Valley Casino.
Snack-proof frogs. Come here.
Snag-proof frogs, as real as it gets. Good job, good job. Big guy. Put the Delta. Look how thick that is across the back. Put him in. Let's see what we're going to weigh. All right. Placer Fire District. Okay, 5.85. We're just going to do the breakdown. What club is this?
This is Game Over Motorcycle Club.
How many boys, where are they coming from?
Sacramento area.
'66 is a very good year.